Yo, what up, though? Man, shout out to everybody watching my videos and subscribe to my channel. But look, let's take a deeper look at Marcus Davenport, man, the Ed Rusher we signed for the New Orleans Saints, man. And I think people forgot about Davenport, because I ain't gonna lie. I kind of forgot about his ass for real, but Davenport ain't nothing but 26 years old still. It seemed like he been in the NFL for a long ass time. But he got drafted 2018, a first round draft pick. So Minnesota, I really think Minnesota is banking on Davenport to have a performance like he did in 21. Because in 21, he had 9 sacks and he had like 23 tackles. And since 2018, I think he was ranked like top 4 on pressure on quarterbacks. So that's another good thing for real. But last year he had an off year though. And plus he dealt with a lot of injuries last year. So hopefully he come to Minnesota with a better defensive coordinator as a Brian Flores compared to Dennis Allen. Cause to me, Dennis Allen ain't no good defense coordinator like that to me. That's just my opinion on Dennis Allen. But Davenport gonna be playing with Hunter, and Minnesota probably banking on Davenport to look like he did before last year. Cause last year was like it really off his off year for real. Cause he ain't do shit last year. He only had half of a sack, and he played in like 15 games. So I think the Minnesota Vikings, man, want Davenport to go crazy. Cause if you look at it, he in a prime position to go nuts in Minnesota. Because right now the Minnesota is lacking pass rush. And I think Davenport might be that forgotten person everybody forgot about. He might go here and go crazy. He might turn up. I think that's what they banking on, man, for real. I just hope he can stay healthy, man, and play like he did in his other years in the NFL. Cause before last year, he was a good player on defense. I ain't gonna even lie or say he wasn't. He just had a down year last year, and people had down years sometimes. But can he catch that fire he had once before? That's what we need him to do in Minnesota. We need him to keep that pressure on the quarterbacks, and we need him to get more than half of a fucking sack this season for real. But ain't too many people really talking about Davenport though. That shit crazy to me. But people probably looking at what he did last year and thinking, he ain't really shit. But Davenport, before last year, man, he did good. If y'all do your homework on him, he was a nice defensive player for real. And I think here, he in a prime position, man, to go crazy. Cause to me, our defense should be better on paper compared to last year. And we got a lot younger too on defense. Cause like I said before, Davenport ain't number 26 years old. And he know he had an off year last year. So I think he gonna be playing with fire too to prove people wrong. Especially New Orleans, the way they just let him go. I know he is mad about that for real. So I don't know. I think Minnesota want Dard to turn up for real. And shit, he got to. For real. We need him to. If Davenport do not go crazy this year, our defense gonna be in a whole worldwide of trouble. Man, that's just my thoughts, man, on Marcus Davenport, man. The unforgotten player that the Minnesota Vikings picked up. But let me know in the comment section below. How do y'all feel about Davenport? Y'all think he gonna go crazy? Or he gonna repeat what he did last year in New Orleans? He ain't do shit in New Orleans last year for real, but hey man, hopefully he can get that fire back and go crazy this year. That's what we banking on. That's why we went and got him in free agency. Let's go, Davenport. What you gonna do?